What it do, people? How's it going? Welcome back to another Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yeah, so we're back in Ravensthorpe, and I guess we'll be going back to Randvi now to say that we've got a new alliance.
Why all this
Another one
shouting?
for the team.
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished. Ha! Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
I just came back. How am I not having to deal with this?
Of course. From the
Oh
beginning.
my gosh. Really?
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
What's up with this guy? Honestly. It's just a pain.
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine. A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood?
Alright, let's do this. I mean, I wasn't exactly expecting this, but okay.
Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools. Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude. You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan.
Boy, to be honest with you, this guy's guilty as can be.
Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly. You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource. You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking. It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position.
Boy, I've heard enough. This guy is guilty as can be. Guilty. Is he mad?
I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something. Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifur's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
Nah, Rowan's right.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
That's a damn fine stable we have now. Lord, look at it.
I can't believe that's the first thing I have to deal with once I step back into the building. I don't even know how that was even a dispute. But anyway, let's continue.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass, and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon.
Lovely. Okay, cool.
Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
Okay, is that a quest to go speak to her, or? Okay, let's just quickly do that. I'm sure it's not far. Alright, yeah, let's go do that, guys. And I'm making a mockery of how to run through a building. As you do.
Admit it, Alvis. I am the superior
Oh my gosh. That Holger still arguing with people. He just does not learn, does he?
You are the only father I've ever had.
Tovi,
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
Tovi, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed. Sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty. Not like in our stories.
Oh, you know what? Let's just listen.
When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they are ready. Sven wasn't ready, and I wasn't ready either. He was supposed to teach me things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work, as if nothing happened, because they don't know. They don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us than we are prepared to give. but all we can do is our best. I was not prepared to lose my parents. But in a flash, they were taken from me. I pressed on, determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so strong and so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me, or worse. But this was the fate woven for me, so I live it. I know Sven believed in you, in your craft. So do you believe in him? Do you trust him?
He was the most skilled artist I have ever known.
And he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you decide. But know that he had faith in you.
Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Tovi. And know you are valued.
My guy, so that was worth it. That was worth it, guys. Look at that. Helped a member of the village. You love to see it. Drink the oh, no. We're not returning to Asgard just yet, are we? Let's see what Randvi has to say. We probably have to take another alliance on. More than likely. We've heard nothing from Sigurd. I hope I'm not butchering the names now. Don't see him for a couple of episodes and already I'm just losing track of names. Oh, we got a quest here. Are you alright?
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, in this settlement, in this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandbridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
Let's just insist it then, shall we, guys?
Randvi, take a break. Let us make for Grandbridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this, so why not stretch your legs and fill your lungs?
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
Follow me.
Okay. How far is this place? Eesh. Okay. I don't know whether to say see you guys there. Alright, well, in case I cut it, see you guys there.
We'll take the long ship today. This trip is for us.
If I
Just
don't, you will watch
Is
it.
that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandbridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
Destination cannot be reached. Ugh. Well, I'm not too sure then. We're not allowed to take the long ship. Alright, let's see if there's a boat. If there's a boat, we'll take the boat. Otherwise, it's going to be a long travel.
water smells off.
You get used to it.
I do not wish to.
Alright. Cool, we're off. Alright guys, well, I will see you there. Cool, and we have arrived. Cool, let us stop just here. Lego. Randvi, you coming with me?
And here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here too.
Cool. Alright, here's the longhouse.
Well, is that Eivor I see?
You.
It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randvi. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with oxen and wood there. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
Alright, guess
what
we'll help.
We can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Well, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid.
Alright, guess we're going to be doing a little bit of raiding.
The bandits are camped on a river, he said, east of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day and already you're lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magni clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me. If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority.
She does not rate us. Alright, let's see how far this is. Oh, you'll have to see it. We're going the wrong way anyway. Alright, and then what I'll probably do is, if we're near water, I should be able to get the boys to help us. Okay, here we go.
There. The bandit camp.
All right, stay close and do as I do.
Brood and look sternly at the horizon.
By all means.
Actually, we might be able to take all these guys out. How many we got there? 2, 4, 6, 8. Bonnet, let's just go for it, shall we?
Nicely done.
To be honest with you, I think that's about it. I think that's all we can do on the silent tip.
I thought you wanted to do this in secret.
Nah.
You seemed hot for a battle.
Oh. Whoop. Who is that? Come on, boy. Whoa. He humbled me real quick. Got life, you know. And you dead, baby. And I am Dave. See ya. What?
Get to the others.
Others, you know. You think you're making it to the others?
There. That's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse.
You gonna let me sit on the horse or? Right, you're really not. Okay. Okay. I see how you're moving. Huh. And now my horse isn't even rating. Okay, there we go. Hold on, actually. Wasn't there gold in that? No, hold on. I'm not just... Yeah, I was just gonna... Yeah. I was gonna walk away without checking. Look at that. Some prime materials. Alright, we'll catch up now. Alright, as you were. Let's ride.
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grandbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around.
Looks like we could be doing this one for a little while now, ladies and gentlemen. As Randvi looks like she has the itch for a battle. Alright, where's Magni?
Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside, waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She is here somewhere.
Eivor, over here. Look at this.
Oh, someone is thirsty.
Are you determined to get drunk?
I am determined.
What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus Table Maiden.
Randvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead Queen, then.
Alright, well, let's do this.
All
We're already
right.
here.
Let us drink.
Beautiful.
Oh, I just remembered. This is where... What do I got to press again? That's it. Oh my days, come on!
But Randvi's done you better.
My beast. I love how I'm the only one that... I'm the one that always sways. It's never them. Alright guys, I think I've lost this one.
My fealty, Randvi.
Yeah, I've lost this one, guys.
Get you next time. Oh, any more and I'll drown.
Ha! I am the Mead Queen, slayer of wolves and barrels. I told you I would drink you under the table.
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Randvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Leaving already? Well, I do hope to see you again.
Alright guys, let's see where this is. Phew.
Anytime.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No. No, thank you. Safe travels.
Destination can't be reached. How do we get to this then? Do we have to... I don't quite recognize how to get there. It looks like we have to cross the river. Interesting. Okay.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Randvi, slayer of bandits and breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest.
Alright, so alright, let's make our way to the docks, is it? Yeah, let's just make our way to some docks and then try and get on a boat, because it shows that with the horse I can't actually ride there. A bit weird, but yeah, that is what it is.
I was wondering something. You and Soma, was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
Hey!
Oh,
Troll driver!
No, I mean, did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Randvi.
If you must.
Yeah, she wants to know a bit much, doesn't she? Alright. Let's see if this will work. Okay, it's picked up that map marker. Alright guys, you know the dealio. I will catch you there. Alright guys, I am back. You're probably thinking, oh wait, why have I started it with 300 meters to go? Well, Abel just mentioned the fact that something doesn't feel right, so I thought, you know what, let's start back from here and let's see what we might uncover.
Look there, that must be the tower. Take the bridge. Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Boy, she really doesn't want to go back to Ravensthorpe, does she?
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered.
Huh. Keep up. Does she not know?
You climb well for one who
Does she not
folds
know
maps.
I'm a pro at
You
these?
jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work.
Mm-hmm. I still beat you to the top, though. Whoa. Oh, shame.
Well, well. Look at this. A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger, free to come and go as she pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. We can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there's no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
Oh boy, what do I do? You know what? We'll go with now is not the right time.
Randvi, I do wish that I could indulge this feeling further. But that is not possible.
Of course. Yes. I was foolish to. Let this be a dream, then. A moment that never happened but in our minds. I would not wish you to see me so weak as that.
You need feel no shame. This stays between us. And at worst, we have had a beautiful day. As friends and kindred spirits.
More than enough for me. I would like to stay here, if it is all the same to you.
I would like that.
I knew these two were a bit too close, to be honest with you. I don't know why. It was a bit like, But yeah, let's just not do anything rash.
Randvi? Must have returned to the settlement.
Taken for granted. I don't know why I find that funny. Cool. Alright guys, I think I'll end it here. And yeah, until next time, thanks again for watching guys. And oh yeah, by the way, if you are enjoying this content, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Probably should have said that at the beginning. Doing it now though, is what it is. But anyway guys, yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, catch you on the next one. Peace.